When it comes to climate change, the clock is ticking. Now is the time to act if we're to cut emissions, reduce pollution levels, and secure a cleaner, quieter, and safer future. This is the ambition behind Challenge 2025, switching on the world to the eco-potential of battery power. It all starts in our towns and cities and the green spaces within them. Challenge 2025 is a campaign about awareness. It's about highlighting how petrol-powered tools in the outdoor power equipment market are having an impact not just on our environment, but also on our own health as well. There are millions of petrol-powered tools keeping our parks and gardens healthy and green, but these also have a cumulative effect, with exactly the opposite impact on our environment. We've come to the centre of Birmingham's new clean air zone to explore where emissions are on the public agenda and to find out how much the public themselves know about the impact of petrol power in and on our green spaces.
I think it's a good thing.
It's high time we took charge of our cities.
It's a good idea.
I think it helps people think about what's important.
There's so much pollution in the air, which is creating issues especially for the younger generation with asthma and other conditions.
Huge challenge facing our society.
It's a serious issue that we need to kind of deal with.
I think we've started action too late, and I think we need to do much more major things than anyone's thinking about.
I think it's really important that we become more educated about it. Massively. I mean, you walk around here, it's full of trees, it's a big open green space.
No, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
It wouldn't surprise me, actually.
You hear that there's like fumes and it could be, I imagine, potentially dangerous for little ones.
It wouldn't surprise me, but I would say it's probably good to do something about that.
It's maintained by the council. It's not been a high priority, the environment.
It's a big learning lesson to hear that, for sure.
To get an idea of the unseen harm gardening tools can do, we turn to the experts at the Millbrook Testing Centre. EGO are doing this so that people can have the information to make the informed decision of whether they want to make the switch from petrol-powered tools to battery.
I've worked here for 3 years in the propulsion department. I look after a variety of emission and fuel economy projects. In very simple terms, we're measuring the volume or mass of exhaust gas and the concentrations of specific emissions. Garden tool emissions are not regulated in the same fashion as vehicle emissions are. Historically, there has been less emphasis on pollution control of such devices. From the beginning, we expected to see higher levels of emissions than what we are used to seeing in our labs. However, the results surpassed our expectations, with several devices exceeding the maximum measurement range of our emission analyzers.
The emissions coming out of those tools were so high that it didn't register on the testing equipment. You have 89% of UK councils using petrol-powered tools. Using tools in beautiful parkland like we're in today.
For me, it would just be, just do what you can.
Don't be littering and polluting the planet, because this is our home.
Educating from a young age in school.
Take a good look at one thing that you can do, sort that out, and then move on to the next thing.
Education, I think, that's got to be the way forward. Informing the public the harm it's all doing.
There's this baffling irony that these tools, which are meant to be improving our green spaces, are actually having a negative impact on our environment. Now is the time to act if we're to cut emissions. Visit challenge2025.eu to find out how.